Those traps look pretty.
If Cleveland scores the first 2 points of the game,
We are on air.
Go to the depth.
We are on here. Hello.
Hey.
We are on here.
Chapman's on
Way
a
to
roll.
go, Hunger Game.
Hunger Games not happy with this. Welcome to the Division A, Division B podcast, which
One way to start
features
the year.
3 of us. 2 are on camera, and you can guess who the 2 are on camera.
That's right.
To my
You're
far
also-
left.
You're on camera as well, Mo.
I am, but I'm on the wider cam. But you guys have your individual
It
cams.
makes you on camera. As
To
well,
my
Mo.
extreme left, Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
pass
Heard
rusher
that, Vince? Hall of Famer.
extraordinaire,
That's cool.
2A Player of the Year. What else am I missing from your portfolio?
Defensive
That's about
player.
it.
Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, you know.
Biggest
He's
Douchebag
actually.
with his hands.
What are you looking at?
Trying to get the camera pan over to the
No one's gonna
It's
pan
not
over.
gonna happen. No,
Yeah.
don't do it. Don't do it. It's not worth it.
Matt Kirak, who plays for All Black Everything, even though they have a lot of white guys on the team.
Yeah.
Right. Can you explain that team name?
No idea. It's Marco.
Yeah.
It's one word.
To my immediate right, left, quarterback extraordinaire. They're back as a band called The Incredibles. How many awards have you won?
3.
3. And he suffered a crazy injury 2 years ago.
I did.
Vince Nardone.
That's how he introduces me.
What,
The
you
guy
got
who
flipped
won
over?
3 injuries. The guy who won 3 awards and broke his back.
Yep,
Oh yeah, you broke your back and still played.
Yeah.
that is correct. This is the Div A, Div B podcast. We will bring you weekly
Let's introduce Mo. Mo, how many awards have you won in this league?
2 titles. I got robbed of the Defensive Player of the Year in 09. And the
He got robbed of an
2012,
award in 09?
2012 MVP for the Div 1 finals.
Right.
Did you actually get the MVP or
There was
did
two.
you-
There was 2
Should've
guys
got
voting.
that.
It was Mo and his sister.
Then they changed the rules the following year to go with the game MVP.
Yeah, where
not
Mo
the
wasn't allowed to vote.
Cumulative.
Okay.
Let's talk about the Div A, Div B week that was. We'll go through week 1. What caught your attention? I'll start with you, Matty Kirawak.
I know he doesn't like it, but I'm gonna chirp somebody right now. Lever with his 5 picks.
Hawks Lever.
He
I was there for that
picks?
game.
5 picks.
I
I
was
didn't
there for
even
that
notice
game.
that. That's
First
a
of
lot.
all-
That's a lot of picks.
First of all,
Yes.
you're playing a team that is new in Division B,
STL.
STL. You are a Hall of Famer. It is your duty to crush their dreams.
It is.
Break the morale.
It's your duty.
You were
And
hired
he throws
to do
5
this.
picks and loses.
That's
Lever,
horrible.
come on.
Well, you know what?
I watched that game.
You know what? That's what they get, though. That's what they get for dodging Division A.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to change your quarterback, your team's quarterback, and dodge a division. This is what you deserve.
And he tried to make the excuse that LeBeau is not a good receiver. Come on.
Well, I watched the game.
no, you know what? Fine, but he's a good quarterback. And
He
should be
is.
throwing in Division A.
But I watched that game, and those picks were ugly picks. Like, these weren't like tough throws. And hey, he made a great play on it. Jimmy Ojea made some great plays on those balls. They go deep into the red zone, and then they throw picks that converted for points. And it literally, guys, it looked like STL was the more varnished football team than Glads were. And Glads have so much talent to work with. They should have ran these guys out of the gym, but lost.
Yeah, but
the
it
first
makes
half.
sense because the Glads are used to throwing the ball to Lever once they get to the red zone, right? That's
Yeah.
their play. That's the quick out towards
Yeah.
the front cone, and that's how they scored.
Right.
I think he had 18 touchdowns last year, Lever.
Yeah, he killed it last year.
He had a lot of touchdowns, so that was their go-to once they got in the red zone. Now their go-to is throwing the ball. I don't know. They're gonna have to figure it out.
What game caught your attention this week, Vince?
Well, you know what caught my attention is Monstars, Legends, and all the new teams in Division A. It's a breath of fresh air to see new matchups. Like I saw the Rainmakers against Monstars, and it was nice to see something new. It was nice to see a new team go against these teams that have been in A and the Div 1 since way back.
Well,
it's
Technically
refreshing.
speaking, the only new team is the Monstars.
There's
Legends-
the Legends in Division A as
Legends
well.
have played
They played in Div A last spring.
last spring.
Okay, well, it's still new to me because I wasn't around. I guess in the summer. But no, it's their second season in A. They didn't play in Division 1 this year.
No, they didn't.
Exactly. So it's refreshing and it's nice to see some guys challenging themselves and moving on up.
What caught my attention from the Brossard games, you and I watched that Monster game, and they gave the Rainmakers a good run for their money, ended up losing by 9 at the end of the game. We'll talk about them a bit later on here. The fact that the Top Guns, led up to what they are. Terrible defense.
Yeah, that's awful.
And their
They didn't look
offense
good at all.
was hot and cold, and they played a finest team that looked like they were reinvigorated by their additions of Pat Chenard, Pat Jerome.
Not only that, but they looked like they were pissed off about not making the finals in the winter.
Yeah.
So they were taking it out on Top Gun.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you see the
big
amount
time.
of
You know
Big
what,
time.
though? Top Gun, the thing about it is they got a mishmash of awesome players,
Yeah.
zero chemistry, and that's going to be their downfall.
Well, it's your classic put together a bunch of good players, and then you have no chemistry, and then it either takes a couple games to get good, get comfortable with each other, or you don't find any success for the whole year.
They could have had a bicep competition, Top Guns and the finest.
Why?
Think about the amount of these guys were literally Carmen Police, who's ref in the game, goes to me.
Yeah.
Fuck, these guys have huge arms.
Oh, Top Gun.
Yeah, Top Guns and the
Oh
finest.
yeah, no, they added this new guy. I forget. I don't know what his name on Finest. They added Chenard and another guy.
yeah. I saw that guy.
Lewis Parrish, Jermaine Parrish.
That's it.
Yeah, he's huge. He's
He
massive.
is huge.
He made Nathan look small.
Yeah,
basically.
like a lightweight. Other games that caught your attention, Matt.
Other games or other things?
Other things, games, whatever.
I'm going
caught
to
you.
shout out my boy Kyle Lebowski, who's killing it again with a different quarterback.
120
different team.
yards, I believe?
124 yards and
Yeah.
3 TDs with a different quarterback. Like, come on.
Who's the different
Give him
quarterback?
Dylan Taylor.
Oh, he's playing with them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
for
he's
them.
killing it with them, too. So, watch out.
2.5 Dans in Division B. That's interesting.
They once again proven their doubters wrong, and they proved you wrong last year, right?
All the time.
And,
They've done nothing but prove me wrong since they started playing in this league.
they-
And now they're in Div B. Now they can put it in my face all year long here.
Oh, we will.
well, mind
they
you,
will.
Wow, go for it.
mind you, let's not give them full credit because the guy who was playing quarterback on the opposite team was Simon Dagenet. Their first real test will come
Yeah.
against Grip and
Marco
Rip week 2.
Masiocha playing receiver for that team. He caught
Poor
a
guy.
A
cut,
duck, a Simo normal pass, which was a duck, and destroyed himself.
You should have seen Marco's face. Like, for those who don't know what we're talking about, Marco Masiocha suffered a pretty crazy injury.
He was fine. He cried to me the next morning. He's good.
He cried to me too.
He's
He
running
cried
the
to me too.
streak down the left sidelines, right? And Fodi Evangelista is coming to make a play. Clean play, no intent to hurt him at all. And all he sees is Marco's face, like, straight, and then this twist this way. Like, his head went one way, his body went the other way. I was like, oh, my God, what just happened to the guy? And
He
Simon
was a really
Dagenet.
small face, though, so it's...
His first reaction was,
It's a pretty face.
is my pretty face okay?
Yeah, for sure.
Did my girl see that? Did she see that?
His guinea pig. We got guinea pigs.
Grip and Rip. This is the team that's...
They added JD
it's-
Chevalier.
Oh, boy.
But they're missing guys. That's the crazy part, right?
Yeah.
Grip and Rip has ascended
Well,
themselves.
that's what you get in spring, right? In spring, it's. I feel like the summer season is it's more laid back. It's just as much fun to be part of, but it's a little bit more laid back. Like
Right.
guys are going to be missing games, or they're going to be coming from golf. They're going to be coming from a tournament outside, or being outside all day long.
Yeah.
Guys with houses going to be working on their yards or whatever, and you come tired. It's not the same. It's not the same beat in the summer as it is in the winter. I feel like the summer is just more laid back, and the guys are missing games. It's not that big a deal as long as they get their 6 games in and give their team get 5 games in and give their team a chance at least to be in the playoffs, and then go on from there. But the regular season is not the same in the summer.
Go ahead, Matty.
I was just going to say about Grip and Rip. I mean, they're a fantastic team. They just won in Division 3.
Yeah. That's
One-
back-to-back championships. Though.
One setback that I'll say is that if they hit a team with a good rusher, that's where they're going to... That's I've watched a bunch of Vinny's games. If he has a guy rushing him that can actually put some pressure on him, they're not going to kill teams like they didn't.
You know, James Donald, for those who don't know who he is, played football for Queens. He laid out Shaq Daguilar in the back of the end zone, and he got up, looked at him like, okay, next play, let's go. And Shaq's like, oh, man, my shoulder's hurting me. What the hell's going on here? They have a nasty defense. Physically, they can match up with the
Grip
best
and
of
Rip?
them. Grip and Rip. They have a really nasty defense. And if they're going to make a deep run this year, guys, that defense can win them football games. And that's what they did this past Sunday when they won their football game in the opening matchup for themselves. Another team that caught my attention, guys, I'll give you the key stat line here. Red Raiders, Mike Roy. Okay, Mike Roy, who hasn't played in this league for a few years. He's come back.
Played Titans, right?
Yeah, he played Titans.
Back in the day.
back in the day.
2008,
He played
Yeah.
with when Leon was throwing as well, but now he's throwing for the same team.
Monarchs as well. Thank you very much, President Kamada. Okay, at one point, okay, guys, I kid you not, Mike Roy was perfect. He was, I believe, like 8 for 8 or 10 for 10, whatever it was with 4 plays left in the first half, and these guys were giving it. They were giving it to their opponent, and they end up winning the football game, in which, by the way, Mike Roy had 9 incompletions in the second half here. This Red Raider team here, not saying they're going to be a household team, but they beat Ambassadors Kwan.
Yeah, they didn't look good.
They're not looking good here, but they will give teams fits and problems if they're not figured out early and often. Because Mike Roy, if he gets hot, maybe he keeps his team
I only saw the
apprised.
first half of that game, and I was thinking the same thing. But knowing now that there was a little bit the wheels fell off a little bit in the second half, it kind of relieves me because I was like, Jesus, these guys look good. They look really good in that first half.
But then again, you got.
But Ambassador of Kwan looked awful. So
Awful.
I don't know if they were making
Awful.
him look better.
It's week 1, guys. Week 1.
Yeah.
Calm your nerves.
Oh, it wasn't championships last week?
Well,
My bad.
What about your Incredibles, Nardwan?
What about them?
Like the first play, and I know, Maddie, you weren't there for this. First play, they throw a 40 bomb to Peterson, and Craig Stearns acting like he won the Super Bowl, 40-yard bomb.
hasn't played in a couple years, man. Give him a break.
I know. You guys be fun boys.
Yeah, traitor. Vince Nardone's a traitor.
Yeah.
How
You just played with them.
how
in
does
the
that make
winter.
sense?
Use them to play.
How does that make sense?
All
I
your
was with
points.
the Incredibles before the Fun Boys.
Nah.
So who am I
You're
am I
an
trading on?
FPF little slut.
No, actually, because I was playing with the
Yeah,
Incredibles.
yeah.
I played 3 seasons with them. Fun Boys 1 season with them in the winter, and then I had a dilemma.
What do you think, Mo?
But here's the thing.
Manhoria.
Here's the thing.
Manhor.
Here's the thing. The Incredibles are organized, and they've been planning this for a really long time. And I knew we were playing this year. And the Fun Boys are like, I don't know, Phil might throw, Phil might not throw, might have a team. And now they have a team. It's like, Vince, are you with us? Obviously not at this point.
All I'm going to say is those uniforms you guys brought back look a little tight around some waists.
Yeah, some guys put on some pounds.
Yeah, a little
Marco.
tight. Let's talk about the Div A changes. I know, Matt, you brought this topic up during the week, and we'll go through each team here. Rainmakers, Finest, ABE, Legends, Monsters, Top Guns. Rainmakers, they bring in Rashi Benaldicator, the Pilon brothers. Finest bring in Pat Jerome, Pat Chenard, and Jermaine Lewis Parrish. ABE, return of Anthony Como from injury, and the addition of Omar Jackson full-time. You have Legends with Troy Trench, Travis Moses, and James Floriani. Monsters, Fred Vien, Quasi Gordon, Theo Beckless, and Top Gun, Scott Payne, and the Lanny boys. We'll start with the Rainmakers first, Kirak. Rashi Benaldicator, Pilon brothers. Who is more of a stabilizing force for this football team moving ahead?
Well, I kind of listed it on my prep here as
Yes.
who it's going to better the most.
Yeah.
Where I put Rainmakers at the top. Where
Yeah, I agree with that.
They're switching Derek Kastner out from snapper and putting Serge in. That's humongous.
Okay.
The speed is
That's 0 to
double.
100.
It's 0 to 100 real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick.
And then Rainmakers never really had a defense over the years. I mean, they can play in the game, but they've never been able to keep up. And now with Rajdi controlling that, it's going to be like drill sergeants out there.
Would you agree with that assessment then, Nardwan?
I do. That was my number one as well. For teams who made adjustments, who added key guys, Rainmakers, I feel like are the team who added players who are going to better them the most. Every other team, it's gonna help the team out, but I feel like this is what the Rainmakers needed to bring them over that. Like, they've been flirting with a fine line of being in Division 1, not being bottom tier, not being top
Yeah.
tier. But I think this pushes them in the top tier
Yeah.
for this year, for sure.
We watched that game, and the end, right, where it was pretty close with Monsters and Rainmakers.
Well, the game starts and nobody's there, right? The Rainmakers, there's 5 guys. Pilon kind of strut in, and his brother doesn't show up for the game. Who else? Tim Kramer shows up last second. I mean, it was a bit of an awkward start, but once they got it going, I mean, the Rainmakers, there was no stopping them. There was no stopping them. And extra point, it's like the simplest thing for them. They get every extra point.
The Finest add Pat Jerome, Pat Chenard, and Jermaine Lewis Parrish. They look pretty good on defense.
The
They look
biggest
like they have a
ad
swagger
there,
back.
the biggest ad there is Pat Chenard, because as we know, they're going to be losing Nate eventually during the season.
To Ottawa University coaching.
He's going to Ottawa. So having Pat there to add that depth for when they lose Nathan, at least they'll have that fallback plan, and it's a very good fallback plan. I mean, Pat Chenard he was an amazing CIS DB, and I feel like he is a better DB now in flag. Like, he's gotten
Right.
comfortable with the leverages of flag, with the smaller field, with the angles, and he's, I'd say, top 3 DB in this league.
It's no secret that the Finest defense over the past couple of years has been.
They've been needing some help.
Game breakers.
hasn't
And I
been
worry
great.
about the pass rush,
Is this
though.
their worst roster yet?
No, I think this is a
Knock-on?
much better roster, but I
okay.
wonder for the pass rush, though. And
Harrington?
Yeah,
Well-
they don't have Ward.
we don't have Guillaume Ward, right?
Harrington can. No, he's no Ward, I guess, but
Well, he's no Matt Kirak, though.
Yeah, listen, man. I'm
Well, the
I'm
problem
washed
with
up.
having Mike, at rush is that he he should be saving his legs to be running those 40 bombs for
Which he
for
did,
his
by the
offense.
way.
You
Which
see,
he
he's like-
did.
He's like a champion running horse. This guy can't.
He is.
He doesn't get tired.
Well, everybody gets tired. I mean, but
No.
I don't know if it excites him to rush anyways, but like
He's a racehorse. This guy just.
I mean,
Is
like
he- is
you
he
enjoy
Nyquist?
you as a rusher. Do you enjoy being a rusher, right?
I never said that.
Did you ever enjoy it? Like
No, at one
Animosity.
point I can honestly say that I hated it, and now I do it because I.
because now you have no choice.
I have no
Like,
choice.
You're the rusher.
I'm not very good.
You're hired. This is what you're hired to do.
Matty, ABE, the return of Anthony Como and the addition of Omar Jackson. You know these guys very well. I saw the game Monday at Papineau. It felt like Marco Masiocha had more of a rhythm with his snapper
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh, okay, cool. Cool.
back in
Yeah,
the
thanks,
fold.
Mo.
No, whatever, man.
I'm just saying.
Absolutely. But he actually made a comment saying he looked at me at one point and goes, "Whoa, those snaps come in harder than yours." And I was like, "No kidding." Well, Como actually lost 50 or 60 pounds.
Yeah.
He's cut. He's ripped. He's
Yeah, he
strong.
looks it.
He's a beast. Just as
How's his knee though?
good.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good. But yeah, it's definitely some good pickups. Good to have him back. Omar's a great addition. Lost the two of the Lanny brothers.
I'm happy to see Omar finally be in an A.
You wonder if he'll have a breakout season
Well, he also
potentially.
hurt his
Maybe.
knee last.
He did.
last winter.
It was
right?
last
Right,
winter. Like,
right.
oh, that's right. Vince, legends Troy Trench, Travis Moses, James Floriani.
Yep.
This is a team sort of like a mismatch of players coming in and out. This
Yeah.
may take a while for them to get into sync with their team, though.
Yeah, well, the Legends got pounded this week, and they had Marco Bertoldi there. They had Alex Papic, and they're both guys that are not going to be sticking around for the season, unless they change their minds. But they were not meant to be on this team. Having Travis Moses, Ryan Leonowski, which wasn't there this week,
No.
they have a lot of speed, except they lack size. Like
Right.
adding James Floriani, I don't know what that adds to your offense or to your defense in Division A. He is a solid Div B, Div C defender, but in Division A, I don't know if that makes your offense or your defense any better.
Quickly, guys, your Monstars, Top Guns. Maddie, your thoughts on these two teams here. Stars add Vienne.
Vienne had a big game.
Yeah,
Vienne
he
had a
did.
big
I
as
think
receiver.
Vienne is going to be humongous for the Monstars, considering they kept their core guys from Division 2 last year. Vienne's a big body, good hands, fast. He's going to be the biggest addition to their team for sure.
Yeah, well,
Fair
moving
enough.
up to Division A, they needed to add some receivers, and Vienne and Quasi is exactly what he needed.
Crazy.
Yeah,
He's good.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Division B, the QB search. A lot of quarterbacks taking the leap of faith this year. Which one will have the most success? Dan Lazara, Mike Roy, Alex Lever, who you chewed on before
I
Alex
want
Hallowak.
to take Alex out of this because
Yeah, he's a Hall of
been
Fame-
there.
He is, but he hasn't played quarterback how many years, though?
It doesn't
That's no
matter.
excuses, man.
Joy-
It's like
76.
riding a bike, man. It's the same
Yeah,
thing.
that's it.
Joey Taylor, Matt Renee.
Yeah, see, those guys I have respect for. Joey Taylor, I have respect for.
Can his
Alex
offense
Hallowak,
work,
I have
though?
respect for.
Can his frenetic offense work, though, at this level of football?
It'll work.
Well, man,
Sometimes.
I will. I don't know. I've always said that this is like I said about watching Division E and 6. It's like stabbing knives in your eyes to watch these guys play, but it works. I don't know what to tell you. Joey Taylor makes it work, and it's awful football, but it's so efficient. It just works.
I can't wait to see it.
It's
You're
you
making it
play.
so-
We played against them.
you're-
They destroyed the Fun Boys like 46-12.
And I quote from Mr. No.
Didn't know what to do.
They won't score more than 10 points on us. They
Yeah,
scored-
you show up to the Philly like they're not gonna put up more than 2 scores. Like everything, dude, you just couldn't stop. Nothing worked. It was just fucking like
It's
I
crazy.
was pissed.
Well,
I was
I'm
so
gonna
rattled.
rep
I
Dan
didn't sleep
Lazara.
for a week.
Dan Lazara is going to be something.
And Dan Azara moving up. Like he's been
That's
in
what I
what
like to see.
2-3 seasons now.
Yeah,
he's
he's
played.
been there.
Okay, and he's already in Div B. I respect that. And the team he's put together for Division B, that's a really good looking
Now,
squad.
if you had to put money down on Dan Lazare or Rod Masterstubb as being the next great quarterback of, say, Division B or
Wow.
Division 2, who would you put money on?
I mean, Rod's already got a bit of a head start considering he's played
just
Div
won
2.
quarterback of the year
He
in
won
Division C.
quarterback of the C?
Was it
Or
C?
Laval's finest?
He won. No, Laval's finest. He's quarterback in 4, yes, but he did not win quarterback of the year in Div C.
No, he won in the upper division. The
Div-
the
Yeah,
highest
Div
division
2.
he was playing
Div 2.
with.
Div 2.
Div
It was
2
with
Monstars.
Monstars, yeah.
Oh,
That's
so
what
he
I'm
won in
saying.
Div 2.
So he's already got a bit of a head start against Dan, even though
Yeah, but Dan is throwing in B, and now Rod is throwing in A.
he has. Yeah, okay, but so
But we shouldn't be comparing them.
I'm not really.
No, but
comparing them. I think they're both headed to.
Yeah, they're
Marco
both headed
Masciota's
towards
status.
exactly.
Not
Wait,
Kevin, but
So they're the next generation then of
Yeah,
Absolutely.
100%.
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
give them that for sure.
both of them. I can't really pick.
Could this Division B quarterback class be the, I guess, segue of now we're going to see these guys say to themselves, "Hey, we can play Division B. Let's go Div A next spring, or
I
even
hope
Div 2 or
so.
Div 2 1."
I
yes,
hope it is.
yes for Dan. Yes for Rod, and
Yeah.
yes for Matt Renee, because they have strong arms and they have QB backgrounds. But for guys like Joey Taylor, there's no way he's throwing it one day in A or in one, doing what he's doing now. That's never going to happen. Alex Hallowack, maybe. He hasn't shown the ability to be up there with these guys, but maybe one day. You never know. And
just
Mike
started.
Roy
He
has just
could-
started.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Quickly, guys, Division B. The Division B alignment. Do you believe that the power of this division is in Conference B?
100%.
Oh yeah, 100%.
What was your favorites then in that division?
In Div B?
Yeah.
Incredibles.
It is, unfortunately, but yeah.
But you have 2.5 Dans.
I'll give you GNR as well.
GNR.
GNR and Incredibles Div in Conference B and in
Yeah.
Conference
Fun
A.
Boys. Don't forget about Fun Boys. Their own one right now.
No,
They're
I'm sorry, I don't want to call them out, even though I've played against them for like 10 years. Cutler at quarterback, they ain't going anywhere. Not in Div B.
They're my boys, and I told them before the season that they would have been better off with Liam at quarterback.
Absolutely.
Because Liam's ceiling as a quarterback is potentially to be one of the best one day, and Phil has reached his ceiling as a quarterback and he's never won a championship.
what? What? All right, guys, run hooks.
They don't do hooks. Anyways, but in Conference A, I got Star City looking real nice.
All right. Fair
I
enough.
agree. I put STL up there potentially too. but-
Yeah.
And I put Butt Glads. If they get their shit together, they're dangerous.
Well, it's week 1.
They are-
They're slow. No, but
Matt's
they're
on the fence about
But
that.
I'm
Matt,
on the
you're,
fence,
you're
like,
right though,
just
because
before
they are
the show started, he's just like, I'll never give him credit for anything.
They are slow
I wrote
starters
it,
though.
though.
They
They
are
are. You
did
slow
write it.
starters, but it gets stronger from
I've
week 4
played
beyond.
Lever for how many years
Yeah.
now, and this guy, he's
Do they have pews this year?
Yes, they
man,
do.
Oh, they do.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay.
Like, come on, you can't sleep on them.
All right, prediction time here, guys. The percentage that you would put team in ABE versus finals is what? Given that the winter season, both these teams didn't even make it past the semifinals.
I
I'm
had written
not
the
even
percentage.
putting a good percentage.
I put 75.
I'm sorry. I'm putting my own team in there against Rainmakers.
I
Okay.
put 75 because the chances are that they might meet each other in the semis as well. So
I'm going to say 42%.
Just we'll throw it out there now since Mr. Campana just told us. The 5 teams
Yeah.
make the playoffs in Div A.
Yeah.
4 plays 5 for a play-in game, and
That's
then
right.
1 plays the winner of that game, and 2 plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will there be any undefeated teams in Div A or B this year? If so, then who?
No.
absolutely not.
No.
Last one to remain undefeated is who in your mind then? Off your head.
Well, okay. Finest plays you guys what
Week
week
3.
Week 3.
Week 3.
So there goes one loss for someone?
Yeah, if someone's gonna lose.
Or we tie.
No, you're not gonna tie. You guys don't tie.
No,
we
no. Wyeth would
I
take a loss
I don't
in
think
the tie.
teams are gonna. Incredibles are gonna be undefeated
Shut
for 6 weeks.
So you're saying you're going to lose.
I'm randomly saying that. I don't even
So
know who
you're
we're playing.
saying there's
I
a
don't even know
chance.
what we're gonna play.
There's a slight
Who we're
chance.
playing in game week 6.
I'm-
I just don't want to put that standard as if we're gonna be perfect because we won't be.
By week 5, more likely to see undefeated team or winless team?
Winless.
Winless.
Okay.
Yeah.
Winless in Div A. But
See
you
what
know
I
what?
wrote?
The thing is that I looked it up there, and Legends play Monstars, the 2 newcomers in week 3. So
That's why. It's because the schedule is so well
It's-
shuffled.
Right.
16.
Div A, I got winless, and Div B, I got undefeated.
That's a good
Who's
assessment,
the
yeah.
undefeated in Div B?
Incredibles.
Yeah, after week 6 weeks, yeah.
After 6 weeks.
All right,
No,
guys,
he
how
said
many
5 weeks.
5 weeks. How many victories for Div A and B to win the
I
regular
put,
season
I
title?
put 8 in each.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, okay. 8. What about you, Vince?
I don't think that's what you're gonna need to win it, but I think that's what
To win
a team is gonna have.
To win your
The
conference.
top team is gonna have 9. I said.
Okay.
9.
Yeah.
Quarterback of the year, A and
I
B.
mean, like these questions are so ridiculous. Week 1, we're going for awards already.
No, predictions, man.
Predictions. Okay, I got Wyeth and.
Shut up.
You're gonna go against Wyeth? Is,
gonna
is
go
that
against
not
Marco? He's
if-
gonna fight
if-
you.
If we're putting money down on these things, it's
Absolutely.
Like,
He's won like 35
Right
in a
now,
row.
Matt's phone's blown up with Marco text. What the hell's Nardo
Alright,
saying right now?
Matt-
Seriously.
Matt's gonna have
Seriously,
Marco's
dude.
back
Oh, yeah.
all year long.
Seriously,
So I
dude.
can't go towards. I can't help him.
No, I
help
mean,
Marco.
realistically, Kevin shouldn't be allowed to win it anymore. We've
It should be
discussed
called the Wyeth Award,
That's my
so he can
idea,
stop
and-
winning it. He
Yeah, it
should
should
be
be.
allowed to win his own
I
award.
said that.
It's
I
a
said
good
that.
idea.
I put Dan Lazare.
And then B,
Okay.
I got Rod
Okay.
/ Rod,
R-
but he's throwing an A, so that makes no sense. Why did I do that?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
okay. No, it's fine. Receiver of the year,
Kyle Lebowski.
Kalabowski.
And
Okay.
Serge
and
Pilon.
myself.
Okay, Matt.
Serge
Cur-
Pilon, because in that Rainmaker
Yeah,
offense
yeah.
where Kastner usually gets a lot of balls that snap, now Serge is going to turn up for 40s.
Look what I put on my
Yeah,
list.
you would put me.
I put myself.
And I put Liam Mahoney.
Me.
Liam Mahoney
Me.
in B.
Defensive play of the year.
Robbie Robinson in B.
And in Division A?
I have to rep my team, Jordan.
Okay.
Okay, I got Pat Chenard
Stop.
and Alex Papich.
All right. Finals prediction for A and B, please.
I just told you before.
Yep.
All black everything, Rainmakers.
Yep.
Mm.
Rainmakers beat All Black everything.
And
Okay.
STL versus, you're going to find this crazy, but VPC and Fat and Furious.
Oh, they look awful week 1. They look terrible. You're going to be so wrong.
I got Finest versus All Black Everything.
Yeah.
And Incredibles versus Star City.
All right. Games of the week, guys. Rainmakers Legends, 8.5 points for the Rainmakers.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Give me that. Money.
Red Raiders Star City, 3.5 points for Star City.
100%.
Yep.
Star City, yep.
I can't disagree with these crappy.
2.5 Dans, GNR, 6.5
Oh
points for
my
GNR.
God. This is like the same thing going against each other.
Yeah.
That should be interesting. When do they play?
Sunday, I believe, or Monday night.
Or Tuesday.
Or
GNR's a
this
6.5
Sunday.
point favorite.
Yeah.
Give me
Six-
2.5 dance.
I'm
Wow.
going to go GNR because they're
Okay.
going to go plus.
No regard to STL, 4.5 points for STL.
STL.
Yeah. These are horrible. Just come on.
Well,
make it so
we've
easy.
had some close
better
games.
If you were the casino, you would never make money.
These are
Ever.
Lachine.
Was this
numbers.
peas? This was peas.
This is from
Maybe.
Vegas? This is Vegas?
Lachine, actually.
This is Lachine. Okay.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay, then. All right, so that's the end of white on brown rice.
Oh, we had to mention some of these titles.
Can we?
No, we
Yeah,
can't.
yeah, yeah,
We
yeah,
can't.
yeah,
We
we
can't.
can.
We can't.
Let's just
We
mention
can't.
2. Let's mention 2 that we
Okay,
were
not the
around
one
with.
that we were laughing about before.
No, we're not allowed.
Which
No,
one
not-
was that?
not
You
that
we
one.
laughed
The
about all
2
of
and
them.
1.
The one that Terry liked a lot. No, we can't laugh. We can't bring that up now.
Okay,
Okay.
go. You bring up one that
I-
you wanted to say out loud.
I just mowing the kids, I guess.
No,
I don't. He's telling me I'm not. I can't say
You
it.
can. You know what's going to happen tomorrow? Rob's going to give me a call. Listen, Mo, you got to control these guys. You can't just come on air and say these stupid names. And
Okay, well, the one that I think we should have ran with was 2 slots and a flag.
And that's the one. And there it is.
Good morning, St. Petersburg, Russia.